Oh, hey. It's me, it's me.
Ah, you look so good.
Ah, thank you. I got the lashes
Oh,
done. I'm trying to keep it up. Hello.
period for the first game.
Come on now. Absolutely.
Right. And now, when did that? Do y'all play tomorrow? No,
Saturday.
Saturday. Saturday.
hmm
Ooh, are you excited?
I am excited. I'm just like, it's kind of crazy to think that now I have to play against Avery so quickly. Like,
Didn't even realize that you all were the ones playing each other.
well, we are on Saturday, but I play her soon. But like, just to think, like, I have to scout against her. Like, you were just my teammate, like, not even a
Yeah,
month ago. Like, that's so weird.
yeah, that's crazy. And then for people that don't know who you are, which would be crazy, do you want to give a little background about like your first school, the kind of transfer process,
Yes.
what made you end up at SMU, and then like, just everything?
Yes. So I started at USC. I was 17 years old, COVID year. That, didn't work out, which is okay. Went to CSU, which I was actually previously committed to before I decommitted and went to USC. So it really came full circle. I went back.
Right.
Went to Colorado State, was there for majority of my career. Really was trying to like figure out how to be an opposite because, I was an outside and then a middle before that. So I played everything else. So I was trying to figure that out. And then once I kind of was getting good at it, I, probably could have transferred after maybe my second year, but I was like, I really want to get player of the year. I think I'll have a lot more options transferring if I do get player of the year. And I feel like it just opens up a lot of doors and, that can say I have that in my bag. So I was like, let me just try to give it my all this next year and try to kill it as much as possible. I did get player of the year. Period
Period.
manifestation.
Period.
Manifestation. And then I transferred to SMU and then had my last year there and it was great.
Amazing. Now, did she reach out to you when you entered, or like did you have already interest in going to that program? Like what made you decide on SMU? Because I mean, as you know, I'm very partial. I love SMU a lot, and I think good players go there and they become amazing. Like whatever they do at that school, they know what they're doing.
Yes.
And just I love to see people flourish
Yes.
there.
So I entered the portal and then the first day I had like 50 emails and it like freaked me out. I was like,
Yeah.
and I didn't know you had to like maybe put like don't put your phone number in there. Like I didn't have to, but I thought, oh, I had to put my phone number in there. So my phone was blowing up. I was like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? And Sam was one of the first people that reached out to me and she was like, hey, like let's hop on a FaceTime call like ASAP. I want to talk to you. And I was like,
Period.
period. And like I know like Maya Tabron, she was at Boulder and she went to SMU. And so I had played against her for years. And so seeing her success there, I was like an immediate like connection. And then Naya was at Wyoming and then she went to SMU. So I was
Oh
like
yeah.
another connection there. So it already felt kind of like homey vibes because I'm like, you guys have
Mhm.
transformed these players that I played against. So like it was a no brainer. Like you guys would help me a lot. So we hopped on the phone, had a great little call. She was like, I want you. Like, let's make this happen. I was like, let me
Period.
explore my options, of course, as people do, when they're in the portal, talk to some schools, and then ended up picking SMU. So,
Oh, I love that. And I also really like Simmerger. I've actually talked to her a couple
yeah.
times since season has ended, and I just it's crazy because then you've obviously been to a couple schools, so like you can obviously talk about what they do differently than other
Mhm.
schools because I mean they make good players better and like they get verticals up, they get athletic girls, and they actually teach them technique. I mean, like we talked about Avery earlier, and like I was a big skeptic of her at Texas with I feel like she lacked eye work. Like she was set into a double block a
Okay.
lot. And like at SMU, I didn't think she did that at
No.
all. So like just like the small things that like I'm like, okay, she was already a really good setter and then she got way better. She could pull the block
Mhm.
really well and
Absolutely.
connect. I mean, she always connected with people,
Mhm.
but it was just like that small eye sequencing
Yeah.
thing. And then like, you were jumping out of the gym obviously even before you got to SMU,
Yeah.
but I mean like they've posted like how many more inches everybody jumps
Yeah.
after coming.
They did.
So what's the difference that they do that really makes a big thing? And you don't have to tell any secrets, but
Well, of course, there's some things, but nothing crazy. Anthony, our strength coach, he's just the best in the game. Like he told me like right away, like you want to get your vert up, this is what you're gonna have to do. And I was like, I'm bought in. Like I'll eat the meals, like I will do the strength training. Like I'm just was super bought in, like from that first meeting I had when I took my visit there. And so nutrition is huge, like, and they care a lot about it. Like they know we're busy and that we have to go to class and then we have to go to this and go to this. And so like they have meals prepared for us like after practice, like they're just waiting there for us. And I'm like, wow, that is so nice. But you don't get it mid-major, you know? So it was like, wow, like this school is it's a lot of money. It's great. I love the money
Right,
aspect.
right.
So, you know, they have the resources to do it. And then the strength training, like I have like pretty bad knees. So he like found out how to strengthen my quads and like everything around my knees without hurting me. And so we found that kind of groove, which helped me jump higher. So I went from 10-1 to 10-6.5. Really wanted that 10-7, but it's
Wow.
okay.
In 1 year is
In one
crazy.
year. And I was like, whatever you got going on, you're a master at it. We
Right.
love him. And then as far as like Sam and the coaching staff, like they just have extreme patience. I'm like obviously was like a 6 year, so like very grown in the game, but I still had so much I wanted to work on. I wanted to work on defense. Like I was mostly on tip defense at CSU, so I was like, I really want to figure out how to dig a hard driven ball. And they're like, we'll
Yeah.
help you do that. And they took the time every day to help me and to teach me without making me feel dumb because at my grown age, maybe I should know how to do that, but I don't. So please help me. And so they were just super great about that, especially like blocking, just breaking it down like super like small pieces, like just how they were with the freshmen, they were doing it with me, and it made me feel like really seen and like really helped. So it was great.
I love that. And as somebody who's torn their ACL twice, I
Whew.
love that you have a strength coach that knows how to strengthen everything correctly
Yes.
because getting the VMO specifically healthy when you have bad knees is so hard. And
Li-
having a strength coach that can do that is like few and far between, I
Few.
feel like.
And he is one that has mastered it truly. So I'm like, thank you, because if my knees were hurting all the time, I wouldn't be able to be performing how I need. So he figured that out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so obviously SMU, like I mean I love the portal. I'm a huge
Yes.
fan. Everyone
Me
that
too.
watches everything online,
I love the drama. I love the drama.
I love yes, yes. And I'm over here like people are saying, "Oh, it's for the money." And I said, "And what? If they want the
Probably
money, go get the
is. It
money."
probably is. Yeah.
And it's more money than a lot of players are ever going to make playing professionally. So,
Yes. And so it's like
you know what I mean?
it's
Like,
giving very like basketball and football. Like y'all aren't screaming at basketball and football when
right.
they're transferring for money. Like, why are y'all mad that we're doing it too? You know, I
Exactly.
feel
So I'm all about get your bag.
like people, we deserve it. Like women's sports is growing. Like we're trying to like obviously we're not at the men's sports level as far as like money wise, but like
We
we're
can't get
never gonna get there until we start treating it like it's a more normal thing. So
there. Right. Agreed. And so all that to say, obviously SMU is up and coming with like getting the recruits out of high school and like I really like that she's able to go to the portal a
mhm,
lot. I know a lot of people try to whatever hold it against her for going to the portal. I love it.
whatever.
So the haters can hate. I don't care.
Literally.
But what's it like? You've been on a team where like it's just a bunch of freshmen and then it's just like the culture grows each year.
Hmm.
To where like you're taking players from every program and you're having to build a new
Yeah.
culture and like get everyone to kind of buy into the same
Mhm.
thing. And she's done it, 2 years in a row. She's taken a bunch of transfers and made a top 10 program out of it,
Yeah.
2 times.
So true. I think like the biggest thing was we all, even though we're all from different programs and like different places, like we all came here for the same reason is we want to win and we want to do it at the highest level possible. And so like having a group that is all like locked in on that same mentality makes things pretty seamless. Like honestly, it's more just about like, okay, who's taking this seam and like what do I need in this type of set situation with like Avery? I feel like setter hitter connection is probably the most that needs work on just because it takes a little bit of time. But overall, like gelling and like figuring out like I guess our vibe on the court like was pretty quick. We all wanted to win. It was just more like logistical things. Like culture was huge. Like Sam said, like from the gate, like this is what we accept and this is what we don't accept. And these are our standards and these are not our standards. And like you are buying into it being here. And I was like, perfect. Like you say it so simply and like just lay it out there. It's easy for everyone to hop on board and like when it's that clear. So I
Yeah.
think that was like something really great that Sam was doing too.
Oh, love
Yeah.
that. Love that about her.
Yes.
Love about the program. I mean, I just love seeing SMU thrive. I'm here
Me
for it.
too. I want them to with Sully going. I'm like, let's
Yes, I'm
go.
so ready. Suli gonna take over, and then with Livings, hopefully. I mean, I hope she takes the time to recover. So I honestly hope she redshirts this year, but the year after.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
um, love her. I know we've talked a little bit about it, but
No.
um, so going into your freshman year versus how you ended, how did your goals change as a volleyball player? Like, did you always know you wanted to play professionally? Did that change as you got older? And then did you want to go overseas? And then, opportunity came to stay in the States, and how'd that look?
So, I mean, I was like, I would love to play pro, but overseas, I was not having it. I was like, I want to stay close to home. I have younger brothers. They're 9 right now. They're twins. So it's like, I want to be able to, have life with them and
Mhm.
like be close to them and like not just have to leave all the time. Being in college, I've been away from them so much. And then I would go pro and then I'd be 14 hours like time difference away. Wasn't really feeling that. So while I was in high school, I was like, oh, I don't want to go to Europe to have to play. But if I have to do it, I have to do it, like whatever. So it's always been in the mind. Goals, I mean, like I had no idea like what was gonna happen. Like I went to USC and I was like, we'll see what happens. Like who knows? Okay, Pac-12 when the Pac-12 was a thing, it's making its comeback.
Right.
But when I went to CSU, it was more just like, how do I grow up as an individual? How do I mature? How do I figure out how to find balance in my life, like having fun with my friends and also caring about my sport and time management? It was really big for me just to find growth, and that the rest of it I knew would just kind of come naturally once I found out like what works for me. And structure is huge for me, so that's what I like made a priority. And then once I started kind of getting good and I was like kind of being nationally recognized, I was like, wait, there's bigger, things in the sea for me. So I
Right.
would say after like my previous year at CSU when I got player of the year, I was like, I need to start thinking like more volleyball future than just like life
Mhm.
future and like who am as a person. And like from going to honorable mention to first team All American, like and not
Great.
was not on the top of mind, like thought that was gonna happen at all. But yeah,
Yeah.
like that's so sick. I was so
That's so
happy.
sick.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, guys, thanks for recognizing me. Appreciate it. And so now like going to pro, I was like, oh, it's a no-brainer. Like, of course, I want to keep playing as long as like my body will
Mhm.
let me. Like I want to keep playing and I want to get into coaching after. So like that's kind of the goals we're going.
Ooh,
Yes.
perfect. Oh, that's such a good thing. I love when players that love the game do their thing as a professional and they come back later and find ways to still give back to the sport. So I'm always here for
Yes,
that.
I need to coach. And it has to be college though. I don't think high school is for me. We'll see.
Yeah, I've coached 1 year of high school, wasn't for me, and then I've coached club off and on, and I love my girls this year. I've got 18s,
Okay.
but this will be my last year. Everybody knows
Right.
it.
Right.
Yes, it'll be my last year coaching them. They're very good, and I will end on this good note.
Good. Perfect. How you want
Yeah,
to end?
yeah. And so what was it like going from college into professional and like the structure? And I literally just asked Jess this question yesterday, but like going from it's a hobby and a passion to now it's a little bit of a career.
Yes.
Is there like a difference in how it feels?
It's definitely different. Like my first practice, because I came like straight from the tournament. Sadly, of course, we
Mhm.
lost, as everyone saw. So sad, of course. But I came like straight, I had like a couple like days off and I went straight to practicing with the pro team. And drastic difference. One, having to like have 18-year-olds I mostly like interact with, then I'm talking to 30-year-olds or like late 20s,
Mm.
completely different. Like the maturity, crazy like difference. And
Mhm.
then going to like the play, the blocks are bigger.
Yeah.
100%. I had to figure that out. I'm still figuring it out, of course. And a lot of the girls are like tall, like Kelsey, who's on my team, is like 6'4", and I'm like my 5'11" self. So I'm like, how do I score versus, like her who
Mhm.
like is super high and like she jumps high and her reach is super high. How do I score being a little bit more undersized? So that's been like really big in trying to figure that out. And then also like I didn't know you had to do like there's different taxes in different places of playing. What?
Yeah.
That just got introduced to me today. So there's more big girl stuff I'm trying to figure out. I don't have it all
Yeah.
together yet.
Yeah. Now, who has been, I guess this is more like just in general, who have you watched like growing up that you like try to model your game after? Or like, did you, I mean, obviously it's usually not just one person, but like,
God.
if you had one person that you watched that you were like, I wanted to be like them. Because like me, when I first got into volleyball, I was a little older and like I loved Colton Cowell from Hawaii because you had to pick somebody that's similar in stature. Like I'm a little under six
Right.
foot, he's 6 foot. I can't be looking at these 6'5" outsides. Like
Right.
I'm small.
Right. That makes sense. I would say, well, of course, because like I was going to USC, like I was obsessed with Kalia Lanier,
Oh, facts.
like that
Love me
girl,
some linear.
different, I fear.
Yeah.
And she was just so good and so gorgeous. And I was like, of course, like Black woman, I want to be you. Like I was trying to see
Hmm.
myself in her. She's taller than me, of course, but she just had such a powerful arm swing and was just like a baddie. So I was like, of course, I want to be like you. And then, okay, I think, okay, let me pause because I know there's like another one. Oh my God, Sydney Hilly. So good. Not as, of
Yeah.
course, I'm not a setter. I wish I was. Like, that would be
Yeah.
insane. But she, like, her whole story, like, I saw like some clip of her being like in the gym by herself and like, and they were like watching, and she's like just in there getting reps by herself. And like, it's the things you do when nobody's watching. I was like, she's insane. This is why she is so good. I was obsessed with her too.
Yeah. I love that.
Mhm.
I actually feel like you have a really similar game to like a Johnny Taylor from Kentucky that's now at,
We're playing
I think she's at,
her on Saturday. Period.
oh, is that okay? Is that where she's at now? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, well, obviously I went to Kentucky when she was there, so like we know each
Right.
other. Not like well, but like there was some players on the team that I was closer
Okay.
with, and like Meredith Jewell, the assistant coach, and I have played a couple
Oh,
tournaments together.
nice.
Um, but uh, Ajani is so sweet. She's so nice. But I feel like you're both a little bit undersized right sides,
Right.
and hit the snot out of the ball,
So I,
and just like also play really good defense in the right back.
okay,
So
I'm
like I
working
feel
on
like
it.
it's gonna be an even matchup. It's gonna be an even matchup. I think it's gonna be really
I'm
nice.
excited. Like, I'm so excited to see. We just watched like film today, and so I was like, "Whoa, that's an arm. That is an
That's
arm
an arm, girl.
on that girl." Like, whew, the different
Yeah,
shots she was in. I said, "Wow, this is very good, very good."
yeah, yeah. I remember. Oh my God, it was like when we were at Kentucky. She touched like 11 feet. That's
Oh,
5'10".
naturally, for sure. Like
Yeah, isn't
Natalia,
that
just
crazy?
touching 11 feet. Like, how does Natalia touch 11 feet? Like, she's different, and I aspire maybe one day, but who knows?
I bet you could for real.
Let me get in that gym still. I'm still working on it. I'm still
Why? Well, you ain't peaked. You haven't peaked yet.
I have no
Not
peaking
at
yet.
all.
I'm still on this upward trajectory.
Until like 35. Then we can
Then we
like
can
level, you know?
then we start with the kids.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you know how many players were on USA had kids came back better? Like Faluke?
See,
Love me some Faluke.
maybe. It depends
Yeah.
if like is coaching right now or do I just like really want to keep playing. We'll see. It's
Keep
so far
playing.
in the future,
Keep it going. Keep it going.
bro.
I know. Well, so are you super excited for this? I love both leagues. People always ask me, which one do you like better? I like both. I think they're both different. I think they both have lots to offer. I feel like the MLV got a lot of good talent in the draft this
Yeah,
year, which helped elevate the league a
for
lot.
sure.
And I don't know, I just like both. They're just really different leagues,
Mhm.
and I love to watch it. I love to see women's sports grow, and I think they both have a lot to offer.
I'm
So I'm
I'm
just excited for
excited.
both.
Like any volleyball, like anything professional, I'm excited about. Like I want there to be more opportunities for anyone who wants to play pro here. So like
Absolutely.
I'm happy that there's even an opportunity. I do think eventually, like if it became one big thing, I would love to see that, of course, but I don't know anything about the behind the scenes. But I'm
Right.
just excited like to play pro and like be here and like play like literally my old teammates and like people I've like idolized, like Brooke Nuneviller. Are you kidding? Like she's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm like just to even be in the presence of those players that I've like watched on TV or like seen in person and been wowed by. I'm so excited. Like I'm such a fangirl, truly. So I'm like, this is gonna be insane to meet all these people and be like, oh hello, it's been a while, or oh hello, I'm your biggest fan.
Although it's bounces 10-foot line on
Hello,
the
nice.
straight down.
Hey, like
Good. Hey, in case you don't know who I am, let me show
I'm like
you.
just in case you don't know this 5'11" girly, here I am.
Oh, I love that. I'll have to catch a game when you come to Orlando. I'm gonna go actually to Orlando
Yes.
tomorrow to watch them play.
Okay, yes,
So
please come and find
yeah,
me and so we can say hello and then I can take pictures so I can have like everything to post and be like, finally meeting you.
period. I know. I'm actually so annoyed because I'm going to Dallas to coach, and there's two games you all have when I'm there, and they're both away
Of
games.
course. Like it that's how it be though, truly.
Right. I was like, the one weekend I'm literally going to be getting paid to go there, and now I can't
And
watch
I would
a
be
game.
like, hello, let's hang immediately. Let's get
Yeah.
this going. But of course I'm gone. But when you're in Orlando, find me, text me,
Yeah.
we're gonna hang for sure.
Yeah, it's literally like an hour away.
Oh,
So like
okay.
I'll be
That's not
there whenever you're there. And then obviously you'll have to come back because Sam invited me to come to SMU next year. So you'll have to come back when I go.
absolutely. I will be there and we're gonna have a grand old time. And like I'm just so
Nice.
excited. Like okay, of course I'm in like pro mode right now, but I'm already so excited for next year NCAA. Like I'm
Same.
excited.
Like I love pro season, but like something about Division
It's
One
something
women's
about
volleyball
college
just
v-ball.
it just like itches the right part of my
Like
brain.
it's scratching right here. I'm like, I cannot
Mhm.
wait. Especially with all like the transfers. I'm like, I just can't wait to see like Penn State reloading. I want to see that.
Yes, we love me some Stucky, and everyone told me I was crazy when I said she was going to transfer, and I said
Oh no, it was
she
obvious.
did.
It was obvious.
She did senior night. She participated in senior night,
Hmm.
and she had another year left. Like
Kind of
that's
what
like
you
a
do.
universal sign of like, hey, had a great time. I'll catch you later.
Now I'm leaving. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like I mean, it was kind of obvious. So I'm like, if she didn't, I would have been really surprised. But
I
like Penn
know.
State, okay, Ryla's there. I'm like, wow, like
Whitney
Whitney, she's
Longstein
there. It's looking
slept on.
good.
First of all, like why? You know what? We don't have to get into it, but Texas is gonna annoy me because I love me some Texas volleyball, and her being on the bench pissed me off. But
She got that arm. Like I want to see it. Let
she's got an arm and she's huge.
yes, let her
She got
play.
like mid chest over the net.
Like whew. She got to go different. Like Penn State better be okay. Reload with Kennedy Martin. What?
Miss Kmart on the right side. Don't
It's gonna
even.
be different. Like all those
Yeah,
pieces fit together. I'm seeing them climbing back up real
yeah,
fast. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Kitty Schumacher Colley was like, this year was fun and all, but it's
It's time to get back to business.
time to get back to
We
business.
just want a natty. Like we're trying to get back to that. Real. That's
Right,
fair.
right. And I don't. Period.
And period.
I love the transfer portal, and it always makes me like,
Well,
I love it.
I'm eating it up every time. I'm on the like
Yeah.
college VB transfer updates, and I'm like reloading. Who's in the portal? Who's
Yes.
in the portal?
I know. I wish I could. I wish I had like direct access. I had to like ask my friends who coach.
Right. And I'm like, I
That's
get
what people
hints
so much
here and
say.
there. Like obviously Kennedy, she just transferred. Period for her. I'm so excited.
I
She's so
know. I'm excited for her. It definitely surprised me. I really was surprised by it, but I think it's a good fit at Tennessee. I love Caroline Kerr. I think she's an amazing setter.
great
So I
setter.
think she'll get,
And
yeah,
Kennedy
I think
just
she'll do
gives
really well.
SEC vibes. Like, I don't know. Something she just
Yeah,
gives that. So I'm like, she's gonna do great there. I'm so happy for her. Maggie transferred. So happy for her. Rice is such a good fit. So
yeah,
they're both gonna do great.
yeah. Super excited for both of them. And then just everybody that got transfers. I'm super excited
Mhm.
for, I'm actually really excited for Arizona State.
Una
Them
going
getting
in?
Una to balance out, which is the T, but Una to balance out Glover is going to be fire.
Really, really good, I fear. They got a lot of transfers
I
too. ASU. They got like what K-State and Kansas too?
I think
Yeah.
so. Something like
Well,
that.
good.
They got a few. I think they'll be solid. I mean, Glover needs to be playing 6 rotations. She's so good.
So
She's like so
good.
good.
I'm like,
How do you have like over 5 kills a set playing 3 rotations?
exactly. How do you do that?
Like that's
Because
sickening.
she's
That's
different.
sickening.
Because she's actually different. She's so good. That
She's actually
lefty,
different.
that cut.
Yeah. And she ain't even that tall. She's what, like 6 foot, 6'1"?
Yeah, she's like
Is she
maybe,
taller?
I think she may be an inch taller than me. Maybe.
Yeah. But that lefty just
It's
it's
different.
being left-handed. You know what's crazy? I was a lefty and I do everything right-handed, so I will forever hate myself for that. But
No, no, no.
I
That
know.
could have made you different, literally.
I know, like, I mean, being a setter when I played in college, you learn how to use it enough. But can you imagine just swinging with your left hand? How much
I wish I
better
was
would it be?
ambidextrous. Like I wish I could just switch it up whenever I felt like it and then just start. Like that
Right.
would mess people up.
There's a guy that plays like open level here, and he's ambidextrous, and like can hit genuinely just as hard with his left hand, and can control it. Like he has full control over both arms.
That
And every time I see him do it, I'm just like, how did you even come up with learning how to do
like
that?
why didn't I think of that in my young
Yeah,
years to just learn how to hit with
right,
both? Like I literally would be different. Like what?
right. Can you imagine? I feel like that's like the next thing that needs to happen for like college volleyball is like some big outside needs like that's like 6'1", six
Mhm.
two needs to be ambidextrous. I am like
Like
waiting on
yeah,
like who the closest thing we've gotten so far was Mosher, Pitt's setter. She was a righty,
yeah.
but she was able to swing with her left
And
enough.
it was
I
pretty
don't think
good.
she had a ton of control with it, but she could hit hard enough that it
Yeah,
worked.
especially if you weren't paying attention, it was getting you.
Yeah.
Which I could say I've experience with
Yeah.
not paying
Oh,
attention.
oh.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot about that game.
oh right. Let's forget about that game.
Right,
Okay.
right, 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 right. Right, right. It's next. Next. Out of the
Next, next,
way.
next, 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 please.
Next. Oh, I forget y'all in the same
You
conference.
know it. You know it. My gosh.
But I don't really have a whole lot else to ask you. If you have anything you want to, parting thoughts.
Okay, parting thoughts. So excited for college. When I get back in the coaching game, I'm just going to be just as obsessed. Volleyball is literally just the best sport ever, and I just love everything that comes with it. And I'm so excited to see all these new girls shine at their new schools. Like, I feel like the portal needs to that weirdness about the portal just needs to go away because some people just
Yeah,
aren't happy or some people want different things and they should be allowed to leave and go find that new place and that new home that fits them best. And if they don't like it again, then they can transfer again. Big whoop.
And that's how I feel. I completely agree with you.
Big whoop.
I
I did it
don't care.
twice.
And because at the end of the day, let's be real. They want to say loyalty, and I say you could get benched at any moment, and the coach wouldn't think twice.
Right. I'm like, and loyalty, like they talk a lot about like us, like or like players, like with like money and not being loyal. But I'm like, literally behind closed doors, these coaches could be planning to give
Yeah.
all of that money to someone else real
Yeah.
soon.
Or like, a specific coach that want to go public with stuff, poaching people that aren't even in the transfer portal yet.
Well, I
Known for
well,
doing
I
stuff
saw
like
that on
that and wants to
TikTok.
go
I did see
online.
that on TikTok, and I said, this is a crazy interview. I did not expect
Yeah.
this at all. Interesting.
How are you going to be somebody going behind people's backs trying to poach players? And then you get mad when somebody leave. That's
Ooh,
all I'm
it's
saying.
always a double standard. It's always.
It's always a double
It
standard.
always
I
be.
know you mad because somebody that's a starter left, but it is what it is, man.
It is what it is, and I'm happy for her. And go kill it at your new school, babe. And I feel that for everyone.
Exactly.
Go kill it at your new school and be happy,
Yeah,
and just
be happy.
go be insane and prove people wrong. Like I'm so for that,
Mhm.
literally.
Yep, completely agree. I love it because you see people like Tori Stafford transferring. And you know what Dan said? Dan said, surprised, but have a great future and wish
Right.
her nothing but the best. And that's all that needs to be
And
said.
that's all that needs to be said. And she went and killed it, and they were number two.
And she went and killed it.
Like she's
Maddie Skinner, same thing. Left Kentucky, went on and did amazing things.
exactly
And
like it doesn't have
there's
to
many more success. Look at you, leaving and going to SMU and having an amazing future and now a pro career. And
right.
there's just the transfer portal does amazing things, and I will never ever talk bad about it.
Truly.
And people that do are just mad about it.
And you're just mad. And I'm like, you should probably think about why you're so mad. Like think about it.
Period. Period.
Right.
Glad we're on the same page there.
We're pretty in sync, I would say.
I would say.
Yes.
I would
Yes,
say.
that was my parting thoughts about the portal. Period.
Okay, period. I don't really have any other questions other than just like I'm super excited to watch you play, hopefully in
Oh,
Orlando.
thank you.
I have to look
Fingers
where that
crossed.
is. Yes, but I cannot wait to connect in person, and I really appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely.
You were so sweet. I love
I
you,
love you, and
and
I will be on
stay
anytime
in
you
touch.
want me to. I'm on.
Period.
Trust.
Okay, perfect. Well, stay in touch. Thanks so
Absolutely.
much.
Bye.
Bye.